Morning world. Happy Friday, everybody. So today, each chapter of your life, demands a different version of you. Um, so you can't try to live better and still do the things that you were doing from the past. It ain't gonna work. You gotta do something different, bring something different to the table. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta dream big. Do something outrageous. Have fun every day. Believe in yourself because nobody's gonna believe in you more than you. People will think that you can't do something, but that's because they don't believe in you, and it's not for them to believe in you. Sometimes you gotta make people believers. Like I said, each chapter demands a new version of yourself. You have to change. You have to do better. I know a lot of us like, man, why haven't my life changed? And why are things still doing this? Because clearly we still haven't changed something. We're still doing the same things that while we're still having the same results. You can't do that. You have to change. You gotta change the mindset. Each day you gotta change the mindset. Like I said before, don't think every day is super happy. I'm positive all the time. And like I said before, I just do the best I can do each day. Be positive one day at a time. But I do notice one thing since I've been practicing these things, it does work. It helps my attitude. It helps my mindset. You know, I'm cause days I walk around, I'm frustrated. I'm mad inside. I'm like, man, why am I living this way? Why things can't be the way I want them to be? But instead of me dwelling on that stuff, like I always say, I take it to prayer. I get on my knees, and I say, God, hey, help me get this out of my mind. I gotta get this out of my mind. I can't walk around like that. And I realize, a lot of people feed off of my energy. A lot of people feed off of my positive energy. So it's each and every day, every minute of the day, I gotta think of something positive in my mind, just to keep that smile going, and you want to keep uplifting and inspiring other people, because it also helps me with just, in life, when say you get some news that you didn't want to get, and sometimes people look to see how you're going to handle that. And I've been learning, to handle things with grace and be humble about it and be happy, because I believe in me, man, and I believe that I can, go to the next level and do some amazing things in this world. So, and I believe that you can do the same thing. That you just got to practice that each and every day. Like I said, none of us is perfect, but we could try to be as close to perfect as possible. So, just believe in yourself.